Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys.
Fucking that's not a race.
Open it.
No,
like in sports
I was like, yes. I said, it's go time. It's go time.
It's go time. Oh,
if anyone was gonna do a countdown for me, it's for this food. Fuck.
Bomber ass, you know. Hey guys, welcome back to the Ubunifu space. Today is a different kind of video. Today is not a reaction that you guys are expecting. Today is this time for we get to chit chat with you guys, isn't it? Chat. Today we are just giving you guys a bit of an update as to where we've been as a group, what's been going on. I feel like it's been a really crazy year. There's been so much changes. I don't know what these two are doing in the background right now.
I just see my man eating the food. I'm thinking, blood, are you supposed to be doing that now? Like,
but today is exciting because it's kind of like a mukbang / chat with you guys, because I think we've never done this before. It's our first time doing it. But generally, today is just, a nice way to connect with you lot. So today we're joined with Trap Kitchen. So this is where we got all our food from, and I will bring it to the camera soon. But essentially, I know you guys want to eat this. Can they see it? Is it in focus? Yeah, that's good. So basically, today's food is brought to you with Trap Kitchen. They are kind of like a soul seafood / esque restaurant based.
Jesus.
Like American style. They're basically American style. They're based in London. They're based in Manchester, and I think they might have a couple of other restaurants as well. But you can check out the links below and see some more information about who they are. Today I got the slab, which essentially comes with a lobster tail. This is like Oreo waffles. I don't know if you guys can see that.
Get a bit of that sweet and savoury.
Then it comes with mac and cheese. And then I added on bang bang prawns.
Bang bang.
And then I added on 2 corn as well. I'll just try and get as close as I can.
Buttered sweet corn.
But buttered corn.
Buttered.
Mons, what did you get?
I got the Oreo as well, and I got the lobster tail, but I got the Spanish rice, which is actually really nice. I'm enjoying it. Hola.
And the guys, what did you look at?
We got the slabs.
Slab.
Free in it. Slabs. That slab. Right here. Got the slab.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah. That mac and cheese. I had a little taste of that. Yeah. Now I'm really ready to dive in. Like,
mac and cheese is amazing.
And the way it's spiced,
Just to let you guys know, Trap Kitchen isn't available outside of the UK. So for those that are watching who are not from the UK, unfortunately you won't be able to taste the goodness of this.
Enjoy it in spirit.
All of this in spirit.
Yeah.
Next time I need to do an ASMR or something, so you guys can really hear the crunch, the crunch of the
I'm telling you,
fork's not getting into the lobster.
But today's obviously it's been interesting because obviously we were saying that it's been a weird year for all of us. I think there's been a lot happening throughout the whole year. COVID has been the biggest madness I don't think anyone predicted this, because you lot saw just in December, November last year what we was doing. We was in SA. Hugging, touching, high-fiving, shaking hands.
Sunday roast, all of that.
Yeah, just everywhere.
Doing all sorts with you lot.
Name it all, name them all.
We were doing all sorts of you lot. Then January hit, and then we came back to England. And then basically we found out about COVID. And COVID just
Let's
hit.
explain that. The last time we went out was actually Shay's birthday.
Yeah.
That was our last celebration.
And my birthday's in March. So March 2020 was the last time we had a proper celebration as a group. Was it the last time?
No, but go out.
It was the last time before lockdown.
Or a normal going out without. Yeah, you're right.
Because the week after, that's when boys said. Lockdown.
And then since then, so obviously, it was March when it hit us, innit?
Yeah.
And that's when we was like, "Bruh, we can't meet." And especially because we didn't even know what COVID was.
We didn't know.
Like, no one really knew if it was that serious. Like, I didn't know if anyone knew what it really was.
I knew it was serious because I was coming back from Thailand.
Oh,
And we felt it from there.
Months.
Yeah.
About that, yeah.
Tell them about that month.
When did you go to Thailand again?
Shut up, man.
What? You guys are so mean.
Bro, that's a normal question. Like,
Month's gonna tell us.
Shut up.
I went in January and I went for a month for like 3 weeks. And Corona was just that thing over there that I was involved in because obviously I was in that part of the world, but I didn't anticipate that I would come back to London and it would like completely affect the rest of my year in the way it has, and everything stopped.
Guys, Mom's trying to tell the story.
Sorry.
Yeah, everything stopped.
What are you guys actually laughing about?
No,
the
Bryan,
day
you'll
he
see on
munched the
camera.
lobster. He munched it
I was
like
basically
one.
saying, do you remember the dad on Friday when he used to lick his fingers?
What are you talking about?
The lobster was just,
Trust,
the
man,
lobster was just hanging off
the way
his
he
face.
attacked that lobster.
Sorry, man.
I wanted to see that on camera. Sorry.
Attacked it, fam.
Sorry, Mons. Okay.
Just that everything stopped ultimately. We couldn't come and meet and react.
Yeah. Peak.
The content that we wanted to produce, everything just got put on pause, and we tried to recreate it in our like living rooms and where we live, but ultimately there's nothing better than actually being here in Bryan's house, bouncing off each other, and yeah, it just affected a lot of things for us ultimately. Everyone's eating, that's why they're quiet.
Yeah.
We're listening though.
I couldn't celebrate my birthday. I was literally a week after Shay, and it was lock off.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
Usually it's my birthday into Brian's.
That was it.
This year it was
I'll
not.
probably even miss this one coming as well.
You think?
No.
Nah, you won't.
I feel like it'll be
lockdown's
okay
ending
by
next
then.
week as well. Well,
Yeah.
partially anyway.
I feel like we're going to go into another lockdown though.
Probably.
think?
After Christmas, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
This
yeah.
is just for
But
the
just
economy.
probably more shorter lockdowns. They're not going to be as
intense.
Yeah.
This is
Because
just
the
for
first one
economy.
was intense.
That
How
was
many months
intense.
was that?
That was like 3 months.
3
3
When you
months.
think about it, we're
Lockdown.
actually just in our houses all day. Full.
That made me go
Yeah.
mad.
Yeah,
That was
It made you go mad.
God,
Yeah.
made me
So
go
you
mad.
wasn't mad before?
I was already mad. but
you
it
got
made me
more
mad.
mad.
It made me even madder.
You went madder.
Yeah.
Dog.
So, man's
So
gonna-
guys, just to reinforce,
Yeah.
our lockdown was severe for
it was
months.
horrible.
We couldn't meet. It was like no going out, shops were closed, everything lock off.
Yeah.
And that was up until what? When is it? June or July? When
Yeah.
July?
lifted up again.
No, July. Yeah, because of my
When did you go
birthday
back?
as well.
Oh yeah, it's your birthday.
My birthday, we didn't do any. Well, we went park.
We went to the park,
Yeah, but
which
that
was
was
lovely.
nice, yeah.
That was so nice.
You don't need
Wait,
to
when
go
did
out
we
for
go to the
exercise.
park? Oh yeah, I
My
remember.
birthday.
Guys, we went to the park for David's birthday. We stayed. When
It was
did we arrive?
raining.
We arrived at
It
what
was
time?
raining at the beginning. We arrived at
Maybe like 5.
5 in the afternoon.
and then we left it so late.
Like
No, we
3
left
in the
at like
morning.
3 in the morning.
No, but
3 in the
locked-
morning.
was- we got
we got
locked
locked
in
in the park.
But it was so beautiful because there's a place where like you can sit and it's raining but you're completely like covered and we were cold but we were like just enjoying being together, and that was it. Like that was how simple it was, but it was
Yeah.
really, really nice.
It was
We
very
had a great
nice. Had a
time.
great time.
Was that during lockdown?
Yeah.
I was just after it.
How was
ended,
that during
actually.
lockdown?
Wasn't during lockdown. It was just
No,
after
it was like it was
ended.
after it ended, but it was
Yeah.
like
You couldn't go anywhere though.
yeah, you couldn't
Yeah,
go
there was
anywhere.
nowhere.
You
Yeah.
still you could actually meet outside. That was a difference.
Oh,
In the park.
yeah, and that's when we got
It was
Deliveroo,
literally-
innit?
Yeah. Restaurants were closed.
Hey,
Everything
the
was closed.
seasoning
That
on
was
this
like the
year,
worst
sorry,
time.
what is nice, bro?
Yeah.
And the lobster.
I've been even eating the content of this. I'm
It's penging it.
having the
Yeah.
juice from the shell.
It's penging it.
Yeah.
Juice in the show.
Trap Kitchen is lit.
I big up Trap Kitchen,
in love
you know.
with
It's
it.
my first time trying this.
After David's birthday, that was the last. That was after lockdown. So then I think we tried to do reactions, and I think you might have seen them come
Quarantine
out.
reaction.
The quarantine one.
reaction.
Where we wasn't together.
It was not the same.
Which isn't the
Same.
same. It's not the same vibe. So obviously, in the midst of all that, you lot asking us where you want this reaction. You lot are being slow, like you're missing out. All this stuff was coming out. We're thinking, guys, like
Trust me.
we're in a pandemic.
It's a pandemic.
We're not allowed to meet in the same household. We're from different households. Like there's so much going on. It's so hard, and I think it hit a lot of content creators during that period. Unless you're an individual, it's different. But when you're in a group or you do stuff with like you're a duo, a trio, whatever, it
And
hits
we're
you.
6.
Exactly. So.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later.
It's a pandemic.
It's a pandemic.
It's a
pandemic.
pandemic.
So obviously it's like, okay, we can't do what we want to do, what we love to do. So then so it was hard to like see your comments and everyone's being like, oh, like you lot need to come back, like people are taking over. I don't know, all this other chat or getting DMs from people on personal pages. Cause I'm sure, do you lot get DMs and stuff?
Hammered.
Like people just
a lot of DMs.
hitting us up privately, which I love because like you guys really want our content, but at the same time it was hard because it was like we can't actually do anything about it.
Exactly.
Like I didn't think I enjoyed the quarantine reactions that much because
it wasn't the same.
Yeah,
it wasn't.
It's not like, I don't know if you lot watching, maybe you guys enjoyed it, but you can tell us. But for me, I was like,
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
The editing for you, Bryan, like, how did you find it?
Oh Lord, that was the worst time.
Trying to balance the sound.
Really?
That's the hardest because the first thing about these reactions, before the visuals, is sound. And bear in mind, all of you will listen to the same song, but in different volumes. Some people's were loud, some people's were low. Like Ian, yours was fucking low. Like, low. So like to match up your things was hard at first. Then when like, you know, for instance, when someone pauses now, I have to now pause everyone's video and then try catch up where everyone's is, as well as linking the audio as well. That was like the hardest part of editing those reactions. And then obviously like the fitting in and one thing I don't know if you ever got it when you actually edit, but when you actually take a music video, sometimes for whatever copyright reasons, when you download it, they speed it up or they slow it down.
Yeah, all the time.
So then you have to now match up. You have to manually slow it down.
They basically the songs. When you download it, it gets sped up.
It's like there's some sort of like thing in the sort of what is it? Transcript.
Yeah,
you download that video. It speeds up the video because you downloaded it. So you have to then manually slow it down so it's actually the normal speed. And so I had to match someone's audio first. I had to match one video's audio, then match everyone else's video. So that I know what the speed is.
Yeah,
So,
that is long.
compared to normal reaction, they were the hardest to link up to put together.
That's crazy. But yeah, I guess you see like editing, how we enjoyed, it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
Like we just wanted to be with each other and just laugh and banter.
Because you bounce with each other's energy that wasn't there. Like it's not the same. It's like you just think, oh, this is a sick comment to make, but then there's nobody there to be like, oh yeah, I agree or I disagree.
It's all about the conversation.
Yeah, there's no conversation.
So yeah, that was all the reactions, but you guys have seen that we're putting up new reactions recently because it's we're a bit more in an easy space so we can meet up and we kind of understand COVID now. Before we had no idea.
We know our enemy.
We was shook, and we're still kind of shook, but it's a bit more like able to kind of navigate it. Whereas before it was all like our parents were going crazy, like everyone was just ham. So it was just like, okay, we don't know what to do. No one wanted to meet, no one wanted to touch each other, nothing. But now it's kind of like, are you good, bro? You good? Okay, cool. Like, let's meet up, kind of thing. So yeah,
it is real. Don't.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It's real.
So make sure
COVID is 100% real.
Like, be safe.
Be safe, always.
But
Make sure you wash your hands. Do all of that. It's important.
do you wash your hands, bro?
All the time.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you wash your hands before this video? Did you?
where.
I didn't see you.
I didn't.
But in other news, please tell them about the radio show. We have to talk about the radio show, no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So
100.
guys, we've launched a radio show, UBUNIFURADIO.
Come on.
This
on-
corn.
On no signal
Told you.
radio.
Switch.
Now, I was finishing this one. For those that are unaware of no signal radio, if you heard of a 10v10 over lockdown, this is the station. So what No Signal, they've been very innovative, been amazing over lockdown.
It's UK based, by the way.
Yeah.
London specific.
Yeah.
And they started would it say similar to Versus?
Versus,
Yeah, it's like Versus, yeah.
Like Versus, but it's sort of pitching artists together and picking the 10 songs that you as an individual. So individuals represent this artist, so it's not just an artist. 10 individuals from the timeline randomly selected to represent these artists, and they got each other 10 best songs they feel, and the winner obviously is voted via social media. So people vote each round. You see the interaction online, and it's been amazing over lockdown. It's like in terms of, I know it started off with like you had the Mariah Carey's and Beyonce's, then you had the Popcorn and Burna Boy. I think the most active one was the WizKid.
That was
Vibes Cartel. Basically, Vibes Cartel versus
That one's
WizKid.
mad numbers.
That was all.
Who the best?
So guys, I'm just going because I remember I was midway talking about what No Signal was.
Yeah. Keep going, yeah.
So they've been putting out Vibes Cartel and WizKid was probably the biggest clash that was happening on the TL.
It was
popping.
trending.
But I think Vibes Cartel was listening live from prison and it was all mad. But it's been so innovative and so amazing, and like sort of the representation of UK black culture on radio. I think something that we haven't seen since like Choice FM.
Yeah,
100%.
In the UK has been amazing, and I think it's amazing that we are now part of that family as well and host UBUNIFURADIO. So it's a show that me and Shay host, and the team get involved as well in episodes with us as well. And it's basically what we do with reactions by showcasing different sounds and artists, but doing it now on radio and doing it more often and just being more forward, like, you know, more current with everything that we're doing. We also have discussions, and we've also had amazing artists and DJs doing guest mixes on our show as well. So we've had the likes of who was that? Jazz Disciples, Richie Campbell, Pato Rankin, DJ Cuppy,
Salty Soul, Amaray, Thames,
Pretty Boy
Pretty
Dio.
Boy
Yeah.
Dio.
The
And
list
there's gonna be
is
so many more that we're going to be having on. So guys, if you enjoy what we do as reactions, make sure you
Look into
follow
radio.
us. The links in the description, so you can listen to all our past episodes on SoundCloud. You can listen to all of them there, and as well, if you follow us on our socials, you can be kept up to date when we have our new episodes out, so you can stay current and listen to it live as well. So yeah, that's UBUNIFURADIO in a nutshell, I hope. for everyone.
I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Pretty much.
Like, it's something that we've started doing, but it's not. Like, it feels like we've been doing it for a while. Like, it's part of what we do now. And I think to people that are watching, like, we're more than just reactors. Like, we're more than just reacting to videos.
Yeah.
And hopefully, with the new content that we start putting out, you guys will start to see that that there is more to us than just reacting to music videos.
Yeah.
We also eat. Yeah, also eating. Which I have also cleared up.
Show the plate.
I've cleared it. When I say I clean up, I clean up.
Show them, please.
I sweep up, I sweep up. You get me?
But personal lives,
Yeah.
there's a lot's been going on as well.
Yeah.
Bryan was just talking about it, so do you want to kick off?
Yeah, I'll kick off. So,
And he's like, yeah, crazy.
Trust me. I came to stunning all you niggas. I came to stunning all y'all niggas.
Literally, the dude I gonna you brokies. That's what I feel like right now.
I'm finished.
You still living with your mamas?
Oh,
that's me though.
Oh, y'all
Y'all niggas are all below me.
You all belong me. Man's got a
the
cigar.
reality.
You just popping that cigar.
Go on, Bryan. Take the floor.
as you can see, probably already said a lot, but I just recently moved out with my house with my girlfriend, so now I live with my girlfriend.
Time to party.
So yeah, I mean, obviously, like, since 2020, lockdown and everything was a bit, you know, here and there, like a lot of uncertainty, but you know, I think overall, like, I think it's been a productive year. It's allowed myself to develop in a lot of things that I need to develop, and I think it's been a great thing. Obviously, there's been parts of it that are, but lockdown has been a great thing for me. And yeah, I just think, like, I guess, as you know, like, we're all developing and going in our own, like, career-wise and whatnot, and I might as well share everyone here anyway that we're all here.
Yeah,
but I was working I had worked at a job which I was doing contracted, but I'm now full-time now.
Oh my god! I didn't know.
Come on, my G. Come on, my G. Come on.
Get the champagne
Get
again.
the champagne. Where's the prosecco?
It's empty, but we're popping it again.
Oh my god, you haven't said this. This is actually, so we're finding out now. Yeah, this is a genuine reaction.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's genuine reaction.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
I
amazing.
literally found out like at 4 today.
Really?
Wow.
What the hell?
Yeah, I was cleaning the room and
I spoke to today as well.
called me and I thought he was calling for work. I was like, Mark, it's not the time for work.
Yeah.
And I was like, he's like, Bryan, I've got some work and some good news for you.
That's it.
We've got a full-time contract.
Where's the prosecco?
Reload the prosecco.
Reload. Oh. Anyway, this was.
But we are drinking in spirit.
So yeah, it's all development and growth. So yeah, I'm really grateful 2020 and a lot more winning that we're trying to do as well with the channel. So you're gonna hear.
Hey, blood, don't leave my spot in the air like that. There's gonna be some problems with that.
It was actually playing for time. It was playing.
I thought you were just doing that.
No, cuz. Nah, man, lift my fist floating in the air, fam.
How are you finding the move? So the viewers can see.
The move is obviously when you've lived, like, had a room for yourself for a long time.
Sorry guys, I'm really full up. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So
Really?
I told you the food
I'm getting
Let me
defeated.
see how much you got. Let me see what you got left.
No, I need to finish.
Look at the ego.
No one can defeat me.
But
have to go
Let me see how much you got left. How much
They
you
want to defeat me.
this one?
No, I haven't got that much left, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just-
yeah.
Nah, a
Finish
bit
that.
though.
That's light
this one's
work.
gonna be slumped.
Finish
by the time
that,
it
trust
finishes.
me.
Slumped.
Oh my god.
Deeper
that's so
sleeps
deep.
there. Where the snore comes from your diaphragm, like serious.
Oh my god, that was
I
horrible.
thought you phlegmed as well.
Oh.
No, wow. What the hell?
It was way too deep, bro.
It
It was like
Really
from the.
cleaned up.
Yeah.
They cleaned up the vocal
You recognize the snore because you do that, innit? So it's yeah.
Simply
Prawns, sharkies,
I felt that.
Hey.
Wow,
I
where
got
you
enemies. I got a lot of enemies. What were we saying?
Yeah, so your job and moving out. How was your moving out?
Like obviously when you live by yourself for you literally your whole life, not live by yourself but live in your own room, and now you have to move in together with a partner. There's compromise that has to happen. It's not
Parcel of relationships.
it's not free roaming. So it's been fun because it's like early day. We're literally just like reorganizing stuff, putting stuff where we want it, and just putting the stuff together really. And yeah, it's long, it's tiring. Like hardly slept all today really, and I've got some more work to do after this filming, but it's fun and it's enjoyable. Like it's nice to like. I don't know, because I guess when you're in your own room, maybe there's times you've done rearrange your own room, but it's not like where you have to start from scratch. Like I'm talking basic, like what drawer do I now put my vest in? What drawer do I now? Like, you know, stuff that your parents probably did, and you kind of just followed suit for the rest of your whole life. Now you're starting from
Now
scratch.
you are starting from scratch.
So yeah, it's interesting, but it's fun. And yeah, like I guess obviously we're in the room now, and then we get to move around the house and start putting stuff like that together. So.
But this is fresh. You moved in when? Yesterday?
Yesterday.
Yeah, like this is really fresh.
Fresh.
Very fresh.
It's
So,
just happened.
yeah, enjoyable and nice. So
Start with amazing things, man.
Exactly.
Got a new job. You moved out.
There you go.
Fantastic.
Big ups to
Amazing.
Bryan.
Yeah,
ups.
for real.
Big ups, Monique. So just done some madnesses. So can you talk about the madnesses?
Talk
please?
about the madnesses.
Talk about the madnesses.
Talk
please.
about the madnesses.
Don't try the madnesses. Just talk about the madnesses.
Talk about the
Talk the
madnesses.
madnesses right now.
Talk about it.
You're on a timer.
Right now.
Talk.
Quickie.
I know.
Wake up, new.
Oh god.
Time's over.
Time's over.
I'm a director. I haven't worked in probably over half a year, sorry. half a month. That's
Because
nothing.
of the theatre industry, right?
Yeah, my industry, theatre in the UK, just completely plummeted and meant that there was just due to COVID, meant that there's no work, and there hasn't been work for a very long time. It was a very tough time for me because I wasn't able to be creative and do what I normally do. But recently, my first job kind of back into work is a show at Rose Bruford College, and I directed Blank by Alice Birch. And we had 4 performances, and it's
Amazing.
for the third year students. And yeah, I'm very happy with my show, and I love my cast. The Prosecco we're actually drinking was from my cast. Yeah, they were so lovely. Got me the Prosecco.
Nothing, probably.
But yeah, just, you know, trying different artistic ideas, trying to see whether it will work, learning how to like direct young people and engage them, but also get towards a goal. And yeah, pictures will be out soon, guys, so you can have a look.
Come on.
But no, just feel like I'm back. I feel like more like myself because I'm doing what I want to do. So that's where I'm at. Just off a show.
Amazing. Well done.
How do you find working in these environments, especially doing stuff like a whole show? Like, how's that been?
It's stressful. You can't really do much after rehearsals because you're you're the point of call for every single department. The actors are looking at you, what are we doing today? Everyone's looking at you like, what are you doing? How do you structure your time? How do you start a rehearsal room? Do you do yoga with them in the morning? Do you like make them stretch in the morning? Like, what do you do to kind of make sure that they're at their best to then produce good art? So I'm literally scheduling every single day, but these guys have been really supportive because I haven't been able to like meet as much and do as much as I usually do. But yeah, for all good things.
There you go.
And I'm happy to have had a show.
Is there anything on the horizon?
Yes, well, I'm going to Mount View to work on some short scenes for their first years, but I've got a show that I'm doing next year in Liverpool at Lipa. So
in England, guys.
In England. That's another drama school. So yeah, that's what's on the horizon.
Jeez. Come on, months.
Look at that.
Amazing
stuff.
Amazing.
David?
Yee.
That was a Ghanaian.
All right, people. Yes. Yes. Anyway, guys. So yeah, lockdown. Obviously, since then, you know, like, it was just a wayward one. You know, like having to just deal with a new type of enemy out here, having to be in lockdown where there's literally nothing you can do but stay at home and just get on with your own box, like where you're there. I didn't really like it, honestly. I just kind of felt like, you know, there's just a lot that I wasn't able to do that I'm so used to doing. I like being outside. I like meeting people, new people, being in new spaces. And yeah, I just felt like that was taken away from me. One thing that really just struck me was not being able to work out, go to the gym.
You know what do they call him? Mumbaku. They call him Mumbaku for a
And like literally, there's no nothing to do. No like no weights to lift. No treadmill to run on. There's nothing. No, you can only skipping rope or do push-ups and pull-ups. There was a lot of make some money on GTA basically. Like, yeah, you know, go on heists and stuff. Like, I literally bought a PlayStation just to entertain myself.
You get PS5?
A PS4. Yeah, but during that. Sure, just
Did any of you get a PS5?
No. Soon come in it, like. Yeah. That's coming still.
Pussy class.
Have you got PS5, Blair?
Finishing last place.
You got PS5?
Nah, I'm making sure that you got a PS5. You still on PS1.
What you guys playing? What you guys play? Can I play?
They don't understand that I play games, innit? So
what games do you play? I know
Crash Bandicoot.
What? When did we play Crash Bandicoot?
What? Yes, I do.
When you were like 5 years old?
No, like the other day. At my friend's. On a PS4.
On the PS4?
Yeah.
Bandicoot.
Yeah.
What's your PSN?
But that's your friends.
Yeah, but it's not. What's the
Where's
difference?
your PlayStation?
What's your PSN?
I have a PS1. I'm not gonna take that out.
PS1? You actually still have that?
Yeah.
Really? Where is it? Like, is it all
in my
dusted
garage.
with that? Let me get that.
Have you got PlayStation Network name on PlayStation 1?
Bro, I don't play the PlayStation in my house. I play it when I'm around
So
people.
I thought you said you play video games.
Yeah, because I do play it if I'm with people.
Just so I thought you were going to say Sims.
I didn't say that I play it in my house. They think that only men can play games. But let me tell you that women also do games as well. They're tapping out. They're tapping out.
We don't tap out.
They're not on it.
We don't tap out.
Just saying. Anyway, continue your point.
Anyway,
sorry, Bryan. It's just painful.
Like, going back to it, it was like one of the main things, again, like I was saying, the gym, like that was like basically part of my life, just stripped away from me. No choice. And honestly,
I couldn't be the back one.
I couldn't. Just swept away. I'm telling you, like, you know, I'm used to doing like waking up in the morning, that's my routine. I go there, I spend like, you know, my hours there, and then I get out, and now I'm ready for the day. Like, I'm just ready to conquer.
What's the best part
Leave the house.
The best part about the gym is like when you wake up in the morning and you go, like, you really feel like you're just set to accomplish whatever's ready. Do you know what I mean?
You can face anything.
Yeah, because you know, you just feel motivated. Like, you might be tired by, you know, maybe lunch or something like that, but even then it's like you've got through the worst of like your workout. People usually like going in the evening, and it's like, I'm just drained and tired because I've already gone to work, but I'm ready.
What's your favourite workout?
My favourite workout, like HIIT training, innit? man like to do a little bit of interval stuff. You know, do some like chest press. Then I do some skipping in between. Then I go and do something else, and then some more skipping.
You should draw up a little plan and show these people what you do.
That's what I'm So
that's the kind of things you should be thinking of, man.
So, you know, obviously there's some things that are going to be coming up, you know.
No, that's what Bryan is telling you to do now. So now you
so you
follow
want me to basically drop a plan?
You follow
You want me to
through.
just generate this plan out of
You
thin
follow
air?
through.
Boris opens gym. I want to see video on the 3rd.
Don't you worry, guys. Don't you worry. There is a hit training plan that I do follow that I think would be very great for you lot to see. And there's going to be some filmed content that you will also see as well. So please stay tuned because that's dropping. But besides that, finishing off, that's dropping.
Stay tuned because it's dropping.
Stay tuned.
But besides that, another thing I think that kind of ended, it's almost something like ended the year for me on a high, thank God, is just being able to get a new job as well.
Amazing.
They're Macarenas.
Macarenas. We're shaking your nyash.
Hey, yo,
Oh god.
no, I'm telling you guys, like honestly, like I've wanted to have a career change for a while.
Yeah.
And I just kind of, you know, felt like, you know, I just needed to be patient and keep working, and you know, God obviously finally blessed me with a new job as well.
Fantastic.
And yeah, it is a role that I think is very my thing as well. It's within the music industry, you know, working as an art director and designer, just working with artists, and it's something I'm really excited about. So I'm going to be starting on the 1st of December.
Come on.
So it's going to be a nice way to start this month and also end this year. So very thankful to God. I also managed to, you know, do my first music video this year, which was great.
What's the video?
You watched it.
Man just sprayed his neck. Just sprayed his
I
neck.
barked it like a director. I barked at you.
Because you'll forget.
sprayed his
You'll forget.
neck.
I must remind him.
Nah, you know what? Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Obviously, like, I managed to do my first music video during lockdown, innit? You know, I did my first music video during lockdown, which was also another challenge for me because it's like, there's nothing around now. I mean, obviously you and the person you're working with, but so there's a lot of stuff that you're just restricted from now. So we just had to get creative with it. It's a song called I Hated My Name by an artist and a good friend called Bower. I think Link below, great artist, amazing. I think you guys will love him. From Nigeria as well, raised in the UK. But you know, all the details in the link below. Anyway, with that, yeah, it was hard. Wasn't easy to do.
They call him a Kenyan man now. He crying. He crying.
Cry more.
Managed to do the first music video, that got through, and then so that was another thing. So if not, things weren't all too bad, you know. I think we managed to just get through COVID and adjusted as time went on. So yeah, that's 2020 so far.
Pat yourself on the back.
Thank you.
Pat it.
Go
Pat it. Slap your back. Slap your
I'm
back.
slapping it.
Slap it.
I keep
Slap it
slapping it.
now.
I'm
Slap it.
slapping it.
Slap it. Slap your face.
No, I'm not slapping my face. Stop it.
Slap your
Slap your face.
Guys, 2020 has been like, for me, it's just been a very like, can I not just be open and honest with you guys? What's going on?
Man sound like one of those BBC documentaries.
Trust it,
Did I?
Small acts.
Small act.
So,
that is funny.
2020.
It's been a mad time.
Go, tell him.
Like, I just feel like for me, prior to like COVID, I've always been working full time as an urban planner, and
what's an urban planner?
So-
Yeah, you keep
so
saying
urban
it
planner,
without
essentially,
no
like,
context.
they deal with like planning town centres. So there's various types of planners. You got environmental planners, transport planners, town planners. I'm more like town planners.
Town planner?
So like,
Town planner?
I deal with like.
Town crier.
That's a town crier. Can you imagine?
Ringing the bell. Who want planning?
It's me.
Who want
These guys
planning?
are crazy.
Pulls up to your
That's the way it
doorstep.
is.
You hear the footsteps, them shoes clanging.
Say like I deal with like new houses, new extensions. Let's say you want to change like the use of a premises, I'll deal with that. So this is like local authority level. So I've been working full time for about let's say, since last August, just before Carnival. And I feel like when you work full time, like life just runs at 100 miles per hour. This is before COVID, so before lockdown, when you're working, like, so when you're commuting. And so you don't really have time to sort of think about life and what you truly want from life. And so I feel like the days just fly by, and like you're just not, I guess it's almost robotic in a sense.
Yeah, very.
And very monotonous. And so like during lockdown, I've had a lot of time to myself. And like, I was thinking, because like, since I was like, maybe like 11, 12, I've always been like writing for myself, like all the time, like writing. That's just how like I express myself, is through writing. And yeah, like I just thought, you know what, if I enjoy this medium so much, why don't I actually pursue it? And so yeah, basically during lockdown I've been writing a lot. And then so from October I write for like Trench magazine, which is like a music magazine. So,
Come on.
Yeah, so we're doing that for like yeah, thank you guys. Lap it up. I wanna hear more. Give it to me. Yeah, I love it. Continue.
Man said, yeah, I love it. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I love it. So yeah, I've been writing for Trench for about 3 months now. And so I basically like news stories on like music artists, like, so from your Digger D's, your Digger D's to your Shay Virgos. So I cover a lot of like artists from like Digger D, for example, who's making waves in the drill scene, to Shay Virgo. So a lot of like UK artists, which is cool. So that's been going pretty well. But also, as well, I write poetry. That's what I do. I like to do that as well. And so what I've been doing recently is trying to like put out more content for you guys, because I feel like when you have a voice that you feel is quite unique, it's important that you put it out there for people to see, because you never know how people are going to receive this kind of content and how it can maybe have an impact on someone.
Wait, Bryan, have you heard of it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were even
when you
sure. Yeah, and I just feel like it's important to put out different perspectives. And so yeah, I've been putting out a lot of poetry, and I actually want to do it properly with full vigor now, not just write just for myself, but more so seeing how this can, like, whoever can relate to it. I don't know, I just feel like I just want to sort of make a mark, if you get what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And so yeah, I've been writing poetry for the past 2 months or so. Well, putting it out, but like I've been writing poetry since I was like 15, 16. It's been a long time.
I've been writing poetry.
Come on, bro. How old are you, bro? Come on. What the fuck are you writing?
How long have I been writing?
When did I grab this fucking pen? When was the first time?
So yeah, I mean, no, you guys are crazy. But yeah, what I was gonna say was, I just feel like what I've learned during this COVID period is that it's very important to sort of chase what you.
Right?
I just remember that's what
But why do you go this way? Just go this way.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, bro, just
Maybe you need to sort the pillows.
Yeah, relax there.
let me just relax here.
But man's next you guys next are twisted. Like one's is like this.
Yeah, but you actually twisted as well. Why are you twisting and turning? You're twisting and turning like kebabs. You're twisting on a stick. Can you all sit straight?
Or the rotisserie, like just spinning, just rotating.
No, because Bryan was doing this one. Monty just twisted like kebabs.
Garlic sauce.
Onion garlic sauce. Shut down.
Salad.
Garlic sauce. Sweet chili.
So yeah, I just feel like it's important to because everyone's got unique perspectives, and I feel like even when we do reaction videos, we're sort of giving our perspective on the certain sounds that we hear, because for a lot of the time we're quite new to these sounds. So for me, when I'm writing, I'm giving my own perspective. And I just feel like it's important. Just put your perspectives out there. And I think particularly what I've learned during the Corona period is that it's very important to actually chase what gets you up in the morning. That's what I've learned the most, because a lot of the time people find themselves, not to say that my job is mundane, but a lot of people find themselves in jobs where they're not very happy. Like this is just doing it. Just obviously, I get money is very important, but at the same time, it's important to like live life to the full, essentially. And that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what I've learned is very important during lockdown.
But weirdly, this is a time where if you are doing that, there hasn't been much support, and it's been tough. Like it's
True.
such, there's pros and cons to everything.
Yeah,
Like
100%.
I'm in the creative field, and because of Corona, that has then meant I haven't done anything for so long, and
100%.
it's not only financial, it's like emotional, it's psychological,
Definitely.
and the days are so long, so long, and you don't even look at your emails anymore because you're just like, what's the point? Nothing's coming through. So yeah, it's tough, man. I feel like it's been tough for every single person, wherever you are. You've been cut off. It's not easy.
It's like Groundhog Day, basically.
No.
For real.
Basically.
I'm finishing. I just remember Monique should have talked about yoga.
Yeah. Well, very quickly because we need to get on Shay.
Definitely speak about that though.
Well, similar to David. Well, not similar to David. David loves the gym in it, but he didn't have the gym. But yeah, I wasn't really going gym like
Finished,
that.
by the way, Ian.
Pretty much.
Oh,
yeah.
Are you sure?
I mean,
felt bad, I was like,
all I've got to say is just that.
All I've got to say is, what have I got to say? What have I got to say?
Well,
Cut me off,
it's just-
He doesn't know.
it's just in a nutshell that
That's what I'm saying. He
basically,
doesn't know.
like, what do you mean?
There's nothing to say. Now you're just adding extra.
Just
content,
adding
like, no
extra.
one needs. So we get it.
Go, just do it.
Yeah, guys, I finished. That's my life update, guys. Yeah. I'm writing more in it. I'm writing more.
I got pushed off the stage.
Oh no! Pull the mic.
Pull the mic.
Thank you,
They
speaker.
can't let a nigga
Thank
shine.
you.
They can't let a nigga shine.
Hey.
Back to the
They can't let a
newsroom.
nigga shine.
Newsroom.
God damn it.
Yeah, I feel like regardless of what's happened with work, the one thing that has been keeping me on track is yoga. I started doing yoga every day since the beginning of lockdown, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Mind, body, and soul. Using crystals, sage in my room, just trying to be a better human being and trying to attract a better life. Because if Corona's taught me anything, is that things can go in a second. You're only in control of yourself and your emotions and your feelings. So yeah, have a grasp of that, and you'll be all right. So yeah, that's the yoga journey I'm on, and hopefully I'll be training next year.
So yeah, this year's also been pretty weird, but to be honest, I'm quite grateful because I've been able to still work. So obviously I have a full-time job, and I've been able to still keep doing that, which has been really good. Like I still have a steady income, so it's not really affected me financially, but what it's meant is that it's also given me more freedom to kind of, because I'm working from home, and I have been since March. So it's now November. So working at home since March. But it's been good. Like it's like the first lockdown period. It was fun because it was like, oh my god, I'm gonna work from home. I'm gonna wake up when I want. I'm gonna do this. And we was having battles like Zoom quizzes. Let's do this. Let's work out. We was doing all the goal and the lists and cooking and oh my god, like. It was so much fun in a weird way because it was such a serious thing that was going on. But I think a lot of people took it on and were excited to kind of do things at home and just do other things that they could make time for. So I was enjoying it quite a lot. And then the second period of lockdown came and I was like, nah, I'm really over this. Like I really can't be bothered anymore. I do just want to be out. I don't want to go back to the rat race of London, which is very fast paced. But I do miss literally like a rat on the highway. I do just want to go back to my office sometimes and just chill with my friends and chill with other colleagues and whatever and just have that social time. Because I'm a much more social person. And I work better when I'm with people than when I'm quite isolated. So that's been the upside and the downside in a way, but it's been like being able to work. So obviously I do radio as well, so that's been really fun, but it's also been difficult because you're doing it from home. So I'm Represent Radio, so I do that by myself from home, and then as well I'm doing No Signal with Bryan from home, which we also like, even when we started doing it was so difficult. It was disgusting, like the worst period of doing radio. Like it was so difficult, and I don't know how many breakdowns I had trying to do that show or trying to get shit together, because it was like trying to produce a show over Zoom is very difficult. And I'm glad I'm not doing that anymore. But we don't know what the future's going to hold. Like it could come back to that point again, who knows. But I just hope not. So yeah, that was that. So obviously No Signal stuff, and yeah. But yeah, I put up my first DJ mix, which was fun. You lot were listening to a lot of that, which was great to see all the listens. And it's like, if you lot want to catch up with it, then check it out below if it's somewhere. Hopefully it gets left somewhere.
In the link below, SoundCloud.
All of that.
All of that. And then I put out another mix as well, which then was played out on Kiss 100, which is a radio show.
Kiss 100. Mainstream radio.
100 gunshots for the pig and this.
Maybe that one is left instead. I don't know. Either way, there's a link there that you guys can go listen to. So I did that again, and then.
What?
You're killing me, David. I can't.
That's the
Word.
Anyway, so then the next thing is that obviously, not obvious, but the next thing is that I'm now going to be... Stop it! You lot are killing me. The next thing is that I'm going to be doing...
Have a look, you know. Smell what's going on over here. There's money over here. You know, there is... limelight over here. There is importance. There is ego over here. Can't you smell?
You should be sniffing, to be honest. Skip.
Even but shivers from that one.
Shivers from that bloody high trousers.
Look at you say, I got shivers. Answer the blitz a storm, like what the fuck?
Foolish. Man is shivering.
So yeah, I'm gonna be on BBC Radio 1 in December.
Come on!
British Broadcasting Corporation. British Broadcasting
Look at that.
Corporation.
Damn,
I'm proud of you. I am. You've done so well, girl. You should be so happy.
No, I'm really excited. I feel like, so when how many of you guys have seen this, the news has already come out. So if you haven't congratulated me on Twitter by now, by the time you see this video, you would have. Anyway, but no, generally, like I'm really happy. So basically, I'll be on BBC Radio 1 for, I think, 3 days.
Wow.
Taking over from Annie Mac's show. She's a massive...
Big Annie. Mac.
She's a massive legend in the music industry. She's a massive inspiration. So I'm really, really excited. So yeah, that's me so far. And then this year, I feel like I've just been looking forward to all the changes that Ubunifu are going through, which we're going to come on to now. And now. So obviously, before we get into that big change, let's say the little changes before we get to the big change.
Okay.
Let's do that this. Okay. The little changes are the documentary.
Documentary.
We actually
We apologise.
Yeah,
It's been a year.
A severe sorry.
Yeah.
We're in severe pain.
We are very severe pain.
We're sorry.
We are real rats on the highway.
Real rats.
You can insult us.
Yes.
we
We are
deserve
true
it.
liars.
We are true liars.
We're everything.
Everything.
We're brumba. We are
that's what you
bloodies.
want.
We're all of those things.
That's it.
But
We haven't lost the clips.
no,
Yeah, the clips are
We
here.
got
Clips
them
are here.
people.
All of them.
All of them.
But should we explain a bit like why it's taking a bit long?
Yes.
Not too long. Don't want to spend too long on this. But yeah, Bryan.
To put it as simply as I can, obviously we collaborated with videographers in SA and working cross country, delivering clips and sort of having them in correlation of how we wanted them was quite a lengthy process of putting all that together, and it basically extended the time. As you can imagine, there's 6 of us, 6 different points of views of how we'd want a clip to look, and sort of just trying to make it as perfect as we would like, and sort of represent our brand and represent the trip UBUONTOUR
Yeah.
as we would want it to be. It's obviously going to, like, we could have put this out early doors, but it wouldn't have been a proper representation of how we had wanted it. And as they say, good things take time, but when it does come out, trust me, it will be worth the wait.
That's
Yeah.
right.
They're probably gonna think, is it coming out this year? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
It's coming out
It is.
very,
Very soon.
In your
Very soon.
December. That's Wait, man, you fucked up, man. That's not good.
Okay, sing it for them. Sing it for them. Sing it for them. Sing it for them. Sing it
No,
for them.
brother. No.
Correct me.
That's not how it goes.
No.
But yeah, December is coming out.
guys.
It's coming out. So just keep an eye out for all the stuff that you're gonna see very soon.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yes.
So you're gonna see us all enjoy ourselves in SA.
In our elements.
In our elements.
The whole vibe SA that we got, the culture, the partying, the music,
everything.
The lifestyle.
Like you're gonna see it there.
Our drunkness, our turning upness,
Yeah.
chatting absolute shit.
Hella shit.
Hella drunkness.
Shit, as we do.
But guys, like I feel you enjoy it. Like obviously, you've seen us for the last 3 years and like sort of got to know us. But I feel in this actual documentary,
Yeah, you
you'll
really get to know
us properly.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for you lot. As in it burns me, but I can't wait for you lot to actually watch the clips with us and see them. Because it was a beautiful. We all enjoyed ourselves. I think you probably heard us.
It was a trip of a lifetime.
For real.
It was a trip of a
Best time.
lifetime. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Thank you for your
was.
patience, man. Honestly.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And on top of that, like with the documentary coming out, we have so many new changes coming to Ubunifu. So you will see all the stuff creatively coming out slowly. Won't say
It's all
too
coming
much.
together.
It's all
It's all
coming
coming
together,
together.
You will see a massive change.
Yeah.
And you guys will be like, ooh.
Go on, nigga. Tell them how you sing it. Nigga. Get a
That's it, with a hard ER fan.
That ER is real solid.
Solid.
That was
Solid. That's solid.
like a real
Very
Texas
solid.
racist.
Jesus Christ.
I go Trump. Like that kind of one. But yeah, there's so much happening, guys, and we are so excited because we have been going for how many years now?
3 in a bit.
This will be 4 in January.
4 years next
Oh
year.
my days, January 12th.
4 years in January. We've been going
4 years.
That's
years.
mad.
Mad.
4 years.
4
Wow.
years.
So
more years.
with 4 years on the horizon, it's bound where things will change. Things won't always stay the same.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna look. You're not looking at the same Ubunifu who started in 2017 when we was what
22.
22,
Yeah.
21.
My days, bro.
Like he was babies. Now we're growing up.
Grown ass.
We adults now.
Things are changing,
We
guys.
driving Lambos now.
That's right.
Because of your views.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Okay.
Alright.
You know, we earning 6 double digits and all
Double
that.
digits.
6-figure salary.
Figure salary.
6-figure salary.
You know,
I wish.
we got like
I wish.
rollies that don't TikTok. Where's the rollies? Show them the rollie. Show them the rollie. Show them the rollie.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, moving on. No, we're joking.
We're joking.
We're joking.
We're joking.
But no, with all this happening, obviously right now you can see there's 5 of us, the wonderful
Yes, guys.
5. So obviously, naturally, you might have been like looking at our old videos or coming by our new videos, shall I say, being like, you know, like, oh, you know, there's a member that's not really there at the moment, like what's going on, kind of thing. Well, as I said, there's 5 of us, and unfortunately, we've had to come to a decision as a group and as friends as well, where we are going to move forward as a 5-piece collective. So this is the 5.
This is
the
the
core
5.
5.
The final 5.
The final
Final
Final destination.
Final
Dark,
destination.
fam. He's
Fam.
dark.
Why didn't you mean it like that, bro? You guys twisted my
The
words.
final 5.
You guys twisted my words.
The final 5.
Final
Guys are crazy.
Final
Just
destination.
twisted my words.
To hell.
To hell with you.
to hell with the ride.
Problem man.
It's the final countdown.
You guys are tired. Sinister.
Why do you sing it like that?
But no, on a real, there's 5 of us now, and you're probably thinking like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Y'all better explain what the fuck's going on right now. Don't hold us in a chokehold. We're about to explain. Okay?
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell y'all. Brian, explain. Brian, explain.
So
Yeah,
Touch. Easy Olympic touch. Better run with it. Better run with it.
tighten your do-rag.
Better run with it.
Tighten the do-rag right now and talk. Oh yeah, tighten it and talk.
That durag is loosening. It's loosening.
Listen, you better run, nigga. You better run.
Untying itself. His head is hot. He's hot.
So obviously, guys, you would have known us as a collective of 6, along with Tonye here, and now obviously see us as a 5. As Shay's kind of explained already, we've sort of decided as a group that we're going to be going forward as a 5. But first and foremost, like, Tonye is an amazing person, an amazing friend, and sort of like just sort of someone that we've enjoyed this journey that we've gone through with him. Like, I know the reactions from the start, there was a lot of funny. I remember, was it okay, man, I'm cool, cat. When he said when I was doing what was that challenge?
Oh, mannequin
challenge.
was like this the whole video. Was just like this for the whole video.
They just stuck him into the reaction.
Copy and paste. Just copy and paste.
Control A, Control C, cut it out and paste into the reaction.
I just slotted him in the corner.
I'll finish.
So obviously, like,
Copy and paste, you know. Fuck.
like,
He didn't even blink.
Didn't blink.
Hey.
no, but as in, like, there's so, and obviously that is just Tonye in a nutshell. That is Tonye. Obviously, Simon Cowell, I know a lot of you called him. He was one of those that was quite tough to please in a sense. And obviously, as we've gone along in this journey as friends, this platform, the growth, and obviously you guys' support as well, has developed so much and a lot faster than we obviously have envisioned in a sense. And in doing that, it's kind of sort of made our focus change and seeing the potential of what we could do with this platform and what we can develop it into. And in doing that, in a sense, like, obviously when you want to develop something, there's got to be a lot more hands-on, there's got to be a lot more effort than it was before, where it was just like us meeting up one evening and filming reactions, which we used to do. And as you'll see as well with the documentary and everything coming out, there's going to be a lot of new news and then sort of new way you may view Ubunifu space, but it's going to be worth the view. And in that sort of change and the dynamics changing, unfortunately, that as a collective, everyone needs to sort of pull their weight and sort of come together as a team, because you know, when it's a team and everyone's pulling their weight, you're unstoppable. But
100%.
you know, when there's times where maybe one or two may not be able to pulling their weight as much as everyone, it then causes a bit of an issue and it kind of slows everyone down. And I think as a collective and as a group, we felt with Tonye, as life has changed, obviously, like, people are getting older and whatnot, but we just felt that maybe the sort of commitment and sort of the effort towards the space and the development and the growth of space wasn't matching all of us as a collective. And it ultimately came to a position where we're looking to go and sort of rapid and big sort of change we're looking to do with the space. It required even more effort than it has required in the last under 4 years that we've done the channel.
100%.
And
Things are about to change.
there's a lot of things going to change, and we felt as a collective, with that, if we couldn't get that effort, then for all of us, like us,
The train can't move.
the train can't move.
If we're not all on board, the train can't move.
Yeah.
Well, it can, but
It'll be
it's
slow.
part of the analogy.
Yeah.
You guys get the thing.
Yeah, we get it. We got
Just
that.
making sure y'all
Yeah,
got
we
that.
got that.
Is that on tape?
Yeah, we got
Alright.
it.
Got that.
Recorded. Felicia. Talk about jumping on trains. What the hell?
So
Anyway. It is really cold.
What's up, buddy?
I'm shivering now.
Quickly. Just got cold here, man.
Guys, keep us chattering, fam.
but obviously, no, and I think it's important for us to communicate to you guys as well as our sort of supporters and viewers, because I know as a collective you've known us as that, and we wanted to be upfront and sort of straightforward with you guys and just be honest with you guys. You know, as a collective and as a channel, it's obviously great fun as you see what we do, but as well, there's a lot of hard work that goes into what we try to achieve and putting the videos out, and also a lot of the things like the radio that you do see, and also a lot of new things you're going to be seeing, and in that we require effort and commitment. And as a collective, I think we believe, and I strongly believe, with this 5, we're going to be
100%.
doing amazing things that you're all
100%.
going to be seeing,
That's right.
which includes the documentary that you're gonna see
And
You
you're
will definitely see it.
in December.
Definitely see it. It's gonna be lit.
So guys, trust me, it's going to be an amazing thing, and I can't wait for you all to see how we've been able to sort of portray it. And I hope we've done justice as well to you guys, that you view it and you see what we've been able to sort of showcase.
See your cities, like
Yeah,
it's such a
honestly.
good scope.
Kenya,
SA,
South Africa, but the whole, like, all over South
Everything.
Africa. So yeah, it's exciting stuff. Very exciting stuff.
That's about it, though, isn't it? Like,
That's about it.
what else you got to talk about? Like, David, you started your music thing yet, though? You're not rapping yet.
Yeah, man's got that still.
You got you got a quick bar.
Yeah, I got a quick bar.
Name the
You see
bar.
me, I look like a star. People don't know who we are until they go on the YouTube and see our cars. You get me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
all the way back, fam. Man, just looking at the back seat, fam. Like, look at the back
window, fam.
You're just looking in the back seat.
That seat is broken. Guys, honestly, yeah, I think in general 2020 has been wild. It's had its ups and downs, but really and truly, like, I wouldn't have it any other way, man. I think for all of us, it's really helped us just develop and grow as people and as a team. And, you know, hopefully, like, guys, honestly, 2021 and the end of this year, like, hopefully that can be proof of what you guys are going to see, man. It's been a blessing, man. Honestly.
100%.
It's been a blessing still.
Yeah. It's lit.
It's lit.
It's lit.
Every day we lit.
It's lit. It's lit.
So, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you check out all the links below. Make sure you check out Trap Kitchen.
That's right.
This is not a sponsored video. This is just something that we did because we love
We want to talk to
the
you,
food.
man. Yeah, and we love the food
And we love
as well.
food. So it's not sponsored. This was just a natural thing. So, you know. But I think that's it. You know, we ain't got no more updates for now. But if we did, we'll let you know later on.
And we'll maybe try and do more updates.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly.
Should do this.
Tell us what other content you want to see from us as well.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
minus a reaction. Like, what else?
What
would you
else
want
do
to see?
you guys want to see?
That's a very good
Tell us.
question.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Let us know.
But until next time, guys.
Peace.